let's do the damn thing, chat. It is, of course, going to be Trash, and it is going to be Nightmare online. Who is going to be getting this win? Let's find out. Let's go!
Madam Bo, Sonya Blade, the maze.
All right, chat, it is going to be Trash and Nightmare. This is going to be the battle of the classics. Let's get it!
Not something to be proud of, Sub-Zero.
Round one.
And yo, what's going on, Big Lotus? How you been? And by the way, chat, yeah, we've got 3 more matches in total left. Of course, after this is gonna be Fireaxe taking on the South American legend Flex. And did I purposely put Fireaxe in a very high ping match? Yes, I did, chat. You should be thanking me. Thank me! Into the sky right now. It is gonna be Trash trying to clean this up. Nightmare, a very, very sweaty Reptile. He has some wins over some goats in the scene. However, right now he's gonna need a win over this goat. Can he do it? All right, the 2-1 coming from Trash. Trash, by the way, has some serious wins under his belt as well. Makes it pretty far in my tournaments usually. All right, back 3 is going to be no good, and Trash with some very solid defense. By the way, it is going to be Trash coming out with that Sonya cameo. Not the optimal load-up at the same time. Some very flashy combos as Nightmare. Going to be pulling this one back, and that's going to be enough. All right, chat, let's go, and let's do the damn thing. And by the way, Fireaxe, make sure those invites are sent out next. I'll be inviting Flex unless you can add him right now. 1-1 into the sky, and now this is going to be Nightmare starting to style with the back 3. All right, chat, what is this going to go to? And by the way, punches right through that 2-1. Into the sky you go for Nightmare. And Trash needs something. He needs it now. The Sonya getting absolutely obliterated with the bottle. You love to see it. Moving forward, and now, though, more bottle technology, but we've got armor. And this is going to be Trash. He would need to be perfect. Can he get it done? And we are moving, Chad. We are cruising. Once again, Sonya, more projectiles, more hazards. Nightmare just needs one more hit. Can he get that hit? Ice ball. And right now, if you're going to be Nightmare, you just need to land that floor drop, that dragon drop from the sky. However, right now, Trash is somehow still staying in this. Nightmare, you got to get aggressive right now. You've got to go, and that's going to be enough. That is going to be Trash going down. Very surprising to see Nightmare, though, playing incredible. And ripping out those guts, man. Absolutely love to see it in a 1-0 score. By the way, Queen Play saying this is the best Reptile I've seen, no glaze. I gotta say it, man. Gotta say it. He's not looking bad. He's looking pretty impressive. 1-0 score gonna be your current, and let's get it. And all right, Chad, with that result here, it is going to be You Lost Trash, who may need to switch into that striker cameo. We've seen him come out with it early and often. And Big Randall, I've not seen that name in eons. How you been? Dude, welcome back. Everybody coming through, man. This is a goated day. It's just a Monday. This supposed to be a fun fight night. Everybody is here, and I love it. All right, though, You Lost Trash, though, going to be coming out with the exact same loadout, Chad, as we go into match number 2. And Killer Lord says, yes, glazing is important, Chad. That's how we keep players around. Let's go. And now let's continue to watch this together, or as friends, whatever it is you want to do. Either way, Chad, here we go into game number 2, where it will be Nightmare online, currently in that lead, but we've got back 2, and we've got plenty of it. Okay, good back 3 though into the ice ball, gonna be completely safe, but that acid spin, most certainly not, as we drag him to the sky. Nightmare Online Airlines, and your flight is gonna be completely booked. By the way, Kurzum, I'm still waiting on an accent. So I've heard of this Reptile, he's pretty goated, he's pretty impressive, I can't even lie. I could lie, but I'm not going to lie. All right, back 3. Ice. And this Reptile again, not having any Reptile dysfunction. No, that is gonna be a punish, the 2-1-2. All right, back to City, and now it will be Trash in the lead, going all kinds of crazy. All right, jumping in from the sky, the big smash down, and now Sonya, but he jumps over the armor, no punish still. Madam Bo serving up those drinks. Stand 3, and now this is gonna hurt you, spin the fatal. This would be, no, he drops it. Nice. Can he finish this up? No, not quite. He will still be alive, Trash, with all the meter under the sun. Down 1, double down 1 into the slide. And I can appreciate that a ton. A 1-0 score here in match number 2. Trash needs one more to send us into guaranteed extra innings. All right, and by the way, coming up next, though, we do have a North American versus a South American matchup. I'm sorry, not a North American, Fireaxe. He's from Serbia. That's not as North American as you would like to see. However, what's going on, Healers? Welcome back to the event. And now look at the damage, though, the low. Madam Bo serving up those drinks on the job, and I love it. All right, back 2. And what do you want me to say, Fireaxe? I'm not a geologist, right? I didn't graduate college. I didn't even graduate high school. All right, forward 1-2, though, and now, though, the back 3. Trash might be able to take the lead, but not quite. And by the way, if you're new to the channel, consider leaving a follow. It most certainly does help us out. The down 2 cancel coming from Trash. Absolute cinema, chat. And now the triple clone. He's bringing them all out, whipping it right out in public. One more, and this is going to be Trash with an excellent game number 2. All right, Chad, and with that, that is going to be a 1-1 performance coming out of none other than Trash and Nightmare. And now, let's get you to that next match if we can. Onto that replay we go. By the way, Trash, not with some teabags, keeping it clean. All right, Chad, let's go and let's send this back your way, and let's see if Trash can pull away or if Nightmare can get his get back. Let's do the damn thing. And by the way, yeah, if you've not followed the channel yet, consider doing so. It most certainly does help us out. Help us help you. If you'd like to further that, consider subbing to the channel to go ad-free. Even though we do not run ads, consider getting access to all those goated emotes. Who in the chat wants to show what those emotes look like? It's pretty impressive stuff.
Died from warm bloods who hate me for being one.
All right, let's go and let's do the damn thing. It is Trash and it is Nightmare, and this is once again going down like 4 flat tires. Yo, babe, how can I see previous match? You gotta wait. Oh wait, no. You have to wait till it's on YouTube. And by the way, Takinada saying this is the best reptile in the world. You better believe it. Who is Kaizen? Who even is Honeybee? Who's beside it? All right, 244. I believe that string is. I could be wrong. I probably am wrong, but I don't care, Chad. You know why? Because I'm just making sounds with my face at the end of the day. Okay, bottles on the loose yet again, though. This is going to be Nightmare with an exceptional lead. And now this is going to be the round for sure. You see Trash not even breaking away. That is going to be more than enough.
Turn tail and run.
It started. 700 combos, they're pretty tough. People forget. All right, more bottles coming out on deck. Acid, and now all kinds of drinks coming through. But it's going to be Trash waking up with armor. How can I not mute my mic? Usually I mute my mic to cough. It literally wouldn't let me mute it. That's a good thing. Yeah, I got you. All right, though, this is going to be now Trash with an exceptional lead. And now it is going to be Nightmare. He's got to find a way out of the corner. Going poke special. You'll love to see it. Forward 1-2 into the low. Oh, waking up, though. The down 2 cancel with the bottle. Still absolutely crushing him. And now another low. This is going to be Nightmare. He is in big trouble, and that is going to be the round. Chat, there's no way we get our 3rd straight game 5. Or is there? All right, though, the acid ball can absolutely obliterate him. By the way, let me update that scoreboard. This is going to be match number 3 of 5. What can I say? Am I the worst TO in the scene? Absolutely. But at the same time, we do love to do it. All right. Nice. All right, though, drinking on the job, though. Going to give himself a little bit of liquid courage. And now, the forward 1. There will still be Nightmare in the lead. Can he maintain it? Is the video function disabled after the stream? Yeah, G-Star, we don't leave our footage up. We send it to YouTube afterwards. But it takes us a little while. Remember, we gotta get those clicks, chat. Remember, hey, are we sellouts? Absolutely. And nice low, though. The back 2 is gonna be coming your way. And here comes Trash. Will this be enough to take the lead? All right, though. And as you can see, this is doing a whopper, and this is going to be going the distance. Whoever wins this next sequence is going to win the match. Nice low, though. The Gator Roll absolutely blowing through those clouds. And that is going to be... No, that should have been it. One more. Can he get one more? Trash right now is in trouble. What do we got here? What do you got for me, Trash? Trash cannot afford to get hit. Not even once. And definitely not twice. All right, we're backing up. And this Reptile, by the way, needs just one more hit. There's 30 seconds left on the big board. Reminds me of my bedroom light, but that is going to be enough. And that is going to be Trash going down. And now he is looking like half the player he used to be, and I absolutely hate him, chat. A 2-1 score coming from none other than this Reptile, looking kind of goated. By the way, Kurzum, if you're still in the chat, man, we're still waiting on that accent. You literally spent those points and said, you know what? I think I'm good. And all right, Chad, as you can see from right here, a brutality coming from Nightmare. He needs just one more. Let's see if we get our 3rd game 5. There's no way, right, Chad? There's absolutely no way. All right, though, Trash, what do we come out with now? We do see him. By the way, Runner Adams coming through with the 15 bomb. Helping support the fight night. Thank you so much, Runner Adams. Holy moly, all we can say is we are not worthy of you, Runner. Thank you so much for everything you do for the stream. Wes, thank you so much for the follow. Chat, can we get some big R's in the chat? Coming from Runner Adams. And by the way, our first donation of the day, as you guys know, I do this for a living. Thank you so much for everything you do for us, and hopefully what we do makes up for it. Runner Adams, an absolute goat, but now this Reptile trying to get his money's worth right here, or so it would seem. Okay. Hang on a second, chat. Let's see what we got. By the way, Lady of Chaos, though, coming through as well. And Runner Adams, we are absolutely not worthy of anything you do for us, but you know what? We'll keep pretending like we are. And now at the same time, this is going to be Nightmare coming through with the striker. Alenka, thank you so much for the follow and welcome aboard. Back 3. All right, that should be a punish, and it kind of is a punish. All right, forward 1-2. He's getting that Chicago punish. All right, the stand 3 into the Dragon Drop coming from Reptile. And now this is going to be familiar territory. Trash is going to be in big trouble. And computers, where have you been?
Round 2. Fight.
And I see this as we have 140 people in here. Runner Adams buying himself a beer with that, having some drinks with us, and now Madam Bo doing the same. Once again, Runner Adams, thank you so much for everything you do for the stream. And now we've got to give you your true money's worth. Absolute cinema coming your way. 2-1 into the clone. And by the way, Nightmare, watching his level up has been insane. This Reptile, definitely something special. Forward 1-2. Down 1, no poke in the special. The overhead gonna be good. And now it will be Nightmare on set point. No sweeps today, guys. A lot of game 5s. This could be the first time we do not see that final round. Now the stand 3 into the overhead. The opposite, I'm seeing it right now. I can see the acid technology on full display. Forward 1-2 though into the low, but wait a minute, that's a punish, but no, it's not. You got Madam Bode. And that is gonna be a 3-1 score. Look at the bags, Chad, look at the bags. Oh no, I don't like this, Chad, but I kind of do. Computers, I'll just finish this up for today. We'll get on later. And by the way, a very good set coming from Nightmare Online. If you've never heard of them, now you have. That is going to be one way to get ahead and a 3-1 score. GG's to both, and thank you both so much for playing, man. Definitely got to get both back more often. Let's go take a look at that replay and see exactly how we did. And by the way, computers, yeah, don't worry about it. Don't worry. It's an easy five fight card. We got 2 more matches left. I'll finish this one up for today. I will get you back tomorrow if you're available.